couple of minutes on plant anatomy, and this is the cells that plants have and how they do photosynthesis. So the first thing is that the organ of photosynthesis is the leaf, and the leaf, if you look at the in cross section, has the upper epidermis at the top. It's very thin, of course, and we're going to come back to that shortly. It has palisade cells, which are where the chloroplasts are situated. At the top there on the upper epidermis, it has a waxy cuticle which is transparent, which allows light to come through it, but at the same time is waxy to stop water leaving, water being an important part of photosynthesis. We have air spaces below the palisade cells, and that is where carbon dioxide can diffuse down a concentration gradient from outside to the palisade cells through the air spaces. And then we come down to the lower epidermis, where we have guard cells which control the stomata, which are pores in the bottom of the leaf in order for carbon dioxide to diffuse in. So in photosynthesis, which is all about what the leaf is about, it's carbon dioxide plus water with light goes to glucose plus oxygen. The leaf then is a machine for doing photosynthesis. It also has a vein in it, and in the vein we have xylem and phloem. Now we should have met these as our specialist cells earlier, but xylem and phloem are two types of transport system. Xylem is for water. I remember it by W water, XY, lem, xylem. And xylem has adaptations of having its end walls disintegrated, which means disappeared, to make hollow tubes. It has lignin, which means that it's waterproofed on the edges. And phloem has sieve plates, which are end walls with little holes in. And it also has companion cells, which enable the cells to stay alive. Lignin are dead cells, phloem are alive, and they need the companion cells to do the cellular processes, all of the mitochondria, the ribosomes, the nucleus, everything that the cell would need to do. And that allows the main tube part of the phloem to get on and transport sugars around the plant, which have been produced by photosynthesis. The last of the anatomy of the plant is the root hair cell that we can look at, and we've met it before. Huge surface area, lots of mitochondria, because it's going to, by active transport, which requires energy, pull those minerals that it needs against a concentration gradient from an area of low concentration to high concentration. And because it's absorbing, it will have a high surface area, as I discussed, and therefore that's the shape of it. Those root hair cells will absorb water and minerals, which will go into the xylem and go up to the leaves.